Following Lenin's death due to a brain hemorrhage, Stalin assumed the position as leader of the Soviet Union. The Communist Party approved the proposed five-year plans in 1928, and Stalin was able to carry through with his reign over the USSR. His five-year plans were aimed to fix the USSR's economy that were based on similar guidelines to those of the Communist Party. Stalin called for the collectivization of farmlands and took away land from the people, forcing them into poverty and homelessness. In an effort to follow socialist ideals and establish his rule, Stalin stated how he wanted to liquidize the kulak class entirely.
Although the five-year plans were created to end famine and impoverishment, citizens of the USSR claimed that there isn't enough food and they must eat whatever is available to them. In addition, the five-year plans sought to fully industrialize Russia. Stalin states in a speech in the 1930s, "I want a 110% increase in coal, a 200% increase in iron, and a 335% increase in electric power." With a higher demand for labor, women were able to work like men and proudly showed off their jobs as steel and factory workers. People left their farmlands and moved into more urbanized areas. They called themselves urban dwellers that did not live in the countryside. This population created a new class within society that granted citizenship to urban dwellers and collective farm peasants.
Gross production of grain and industrial crops in the USSR. In millions of centers, you can see that from 1933 to 1938, production of food and other goods increased significantly. Stalin called for an advance in major industrial development, and there was significant progress as shown in the image. Stalin went on a shooting rampage during the Great Purge to kill all of those that were potential enemies or traitors. Some generals who were killed were Zinoviev and Kamenev, Bukharin, Tomsky, and Rykov. The generals who were killed are shown in the image. Rykov, 1881 to 1938, Bukharin, 1888 to 1938, Zinoviev, 1883 to 1936, and Kamenev, 1883 to 1936. Stalin proposed more five-year plans seeking to advance industrialization as originally planned. The following are images of future five-year plans. The Daily Telegraph. The opinion of a British paper, the Financial Times. As a practical test of planned economics, the scheme has quite clearly failed. The opinion of the New York Times in November. The collectivization campaign is of course a ghastly failure. It has brought Russia to the verge of famine. Stalin and his party, as the outcome of their policy, find themselves faced with a breakdown of the five-year plan system, and the frustration aims it.